Ever stroll through a gun show, eyes wide with excitement, only to leave with purchases you later regret? Well, you're not alone. Today we're diving into the 6 things you should never buy at these events. We're going to explore overpriced firearms, dubious products, and much more. But before we move on, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around till the end, where I'll share a bonus tip to help you navigate your next gun show like a pro. Number 1. Used firearms. Buying a used firearm requires a thorough inspection, particularly when purchasing at a gun show. While the allure of a potentially good deal might be tempting, the risks of ending up with a defective or unreliable firearm often outweigh the benefits. Typically, gun show organizers will secure guns with zip ties to prevent anyone from dry firing or manipulating the mechanisms, so a thorough examination may be impossible. Even revolvers, known for their durability, can have hidden issues like faulty timing or poor lockup. Without the ability to inspect these details, you could end up with a firearm that needs extensive and expensive repairs. Keep in mind that it's your job to determine if the used gun is in proper working condition, so be sure to check that all the controls of the gun function the way they're supposed to. When in doubt, buy used firearms only from trusted dealers who offer warranties or have a proven reputation. Number 2. Collectible firearms without authenticity documentation. Collectible firearms can be extremely tempting, especially if you're hoping to snag a rare or valuable piece, but buying without proper documentation or authentication is a risky move. Many so-called collectible firearms have been altered, refinished, or modified in ways that drastically reduce their value. For example, a gun originally manufactured with a blue finish may have been refinished in nickel, which diminishes its originality and overall worth. To avoid overpaying for a modified firearm, always ask for factory documentation, such as certificates of authenticity. This is especially important with iconic brands like Colt, where even small modifications can significantly impact the firearm's value. Don't let excitement over a rare find cloud your judgment. Do your homework before you buy. Number 3. Overpriced guns. At a gun show, it's easy to get swept up in the excitement and feel like you're getting a great deal. But the truth is, many firearms at gun shows are marked up far beyond their actual value. Vendors often take advantage of the fast-paced, competitive atmosphere at gun shows. They know buyers are eager to walk away with something special, and they count on the fact that not everyone does their research beforehand. Gun shows are designed to encourage impulse buys. Vendors set up eye-catching displays, and there's always a sense of urgency because you might not see that same gun again. While this creates an exciting atmosphere, it also leads to emotional purchases. You might think, if I don't grab this now, someone else will, which can cloud your judgment on whether the price is actually fair. You'll often hear claims like, this is a rare collector's piece, or you won't find this model anywhere else. But how true are those statements? Unless you're an expert on that specific firearm or have the ability to verify those claims, it's easy to get duped into overpaying for something that isn't as unique or valuable as it's made out to be. So how can you avoid overpaying? Do your research before attending the show. Look up the models you're interested in, know their fair market value, and don't hesitate to negotiate. If the seller won't budge and the price seems high, it's okay to walk away. Don't let the buzz of the gun show pressure you into paying more than you should. And there you have it, 5 ghost guns. Let's talk about something that's been making waves in recent years. Non-serialized firearms, often called ghost guns. These are kits or completed guns sold without a serial number, which can make them harder to trace. Sounds convenient, right? Not so fast. Even if ghost guns are legal in your state, traveling across state lines with one can result in legal trouble if neighboring states have stricter regulations. Additionally, there's growing pressure for federal regulations on ghost guns, which could make owning or assembling them more complicated in the future. So before you even consider purchasing one, you better do your homework on local and federal laws or risk finding yourself in serious legal hot water. Now let's talk about quality. Ghost guns are often assembled by hobbyists, which means there's a lot of variability in craftsmanship and reliability. Many ghost gun kits are made by manufacturers who prioritize cost over quality. Parts may not fit together correctly, leading to malfunctions. A misfire or mechanical failure isn't just inconvenient, it can be downright dangerous, potentially harming you or others. Lastly, there are some ethical and practical concerns to consider. Ghost guns are often untraceable, which means they've gained attention in criminal investigations. While most gun show enthusiasts are law-abiding citizens, buying or building a ghost gun could inadvertently put you under scrutiny. Between the legal gray areas, quality issues, lack of resale options, and potential ethical concerns, it's just not worth it. If you're looking for a reliable firearm, stick with serialized models from trusted manufacturers. Number 5, non-gun or non-Second Amendment related merchandise. Next on the list, anything that's not gun or Second Amendment related. These days, gun shows have unfortunately become a bit of a mixed bag. Among the firearms and accessories, you'll often find tables of items that have no relevance to gun culture or the Second Amendment. Items like timeshares, beef jerky, and even shoe insoles make appearances, creating a flea market atmosphere. Spending money on these items at a gun show only encourages vendors to keep returning with products that detract from the event's original purpose. Don't give them the ability to come back to these gun shows over and over again. Don't make it worth their time and money. Instead, let's support vendors who align with the community's values. Number 6, reloaded ammo or ammo with uncertain origins. Let's start with one of the most tempting items you'll see at a gun show, cheap ammunition. Now, I get it. Ammo prices can be sky high, and gun shows often have vendors selling reloaded or handmade rounds at a discount. We often talk ourselves into this when there's an ammo shortage or you just can't find that ammo that you really want, and you say, hey, I'm just going to go out and use it for plinking, so it doesn't really matter. But here's the problem. You don't know the quality control behind those rounds. Improperly reloaded ammunition can cause major issues like misfires, jams, or worse, damage to your firearm. You have to ask yourself, is it really worth it to risk the firearm you're using at the range, to damage it, or even injure yourself when somebody hasn't loaded the ammo correctly? So the number one thing to never buy at a gun show is reloaded ammo or ammo of dubious origin. Stick to factory-made ammunition from reputable brands. It's the safer and smarter choice. And there you have it, 5 things you should never buy at a gun show. Researching before you buy is essential for any gun show visit. Gun shows offer a range of items that can either be exceptional deals or regrettable mistakes. Familiarize yourself with fair prices. Identify the signs of genuine quality, and ensure you're equipped with knowledge. This kind of preparation allows you to avoid pressure sales tactics and make decisions based on value rather than hype. I hope you found this information insightful and that it helps you make smarter, safer decisions at your next event. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends who might find it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We're always bringing you valuable tips and guides to make your buying experiences better. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or any questions you have. Also, let us know what topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Your feedback and engagement mean the world to us.